Hey guys, it's Jelsy. This week I was looking through YouTube and I was looking at different videos of my favorite TV shows, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a video mentioning some of my favorite TV shows from my childhood. So let's do it. So the first show that I have to mention is Lizzie McGuire. So Lizzie on the show would experience different things and different situations that normal girls would go through, and the thing is that Lizzie had an alter ego, an animated alter ego that would present itself on screen, and it would say what Lizzie really wanted to say in some situations. I remember I had like a comic book of her, and I remember that there were room decorations of that animated alter ego. And yeah, if you haven't seen Lizzie McGuire, you have to. Those who shipped Lizzie and Gordo, raise your hand. I think that was my first ever ship from a TV show. Yep. After Lizzie McGuire ended, sadly, they did a Lizzie McGuire movie, and she goes to Rome and falls in love with this Roman, no, not Roman. She falls in love with this Italian pop star, and she discovers she has a look-alike, and that movie was like life. The next show that I'm going to talk about is Sister Sister. Sister Sister, it was not on Disney Channel, but I really thought I could mention it because it was life. If y'all know Tia and Tamara Mori, well, they were on the show. Sister Sister was about twin sisters who got separated at birth and were adopted by a different parent, and when they were teenagers they meet and they know of each other, and the parents decided to go and live together so that the girls would experience, school and other stuff, together. The show covers them in high school and then when they go off to college. That show, you should totally watch it. It is so funny. Yeah. Sister, sister. The next show that I'm going to talk about is Phil of the Future. I think the show was from 2004 to 2006. The show is about a family who live in the future. They're from 2121, and they decide to take a vacation, and they take a time machine, and the time machine in the middle of their journey just stops working, and they land in 2004. They have to act like this normal family until the machine is fixed. So they have to go to school, they have to act like people who live in the 21st century. This next show that I'm going to mention is like one of my favorite shows ever, and I still love it so much, and it's That's So Raven. If you haven't seen That's So Raven, then have you been living under a rock? It's about this girl who has psychic abilities, and she sees glimpses of the future, but she sees like 5 seconds of it and she doesn't know what comes after, what comes before. So she tries to make the visions happen, but most of the time she gets in trouble for it. So, and she involves her best friends along the way, Chelsy and Eddie. Every time the theme song would come on, I would just sit and watch. I think I've seen every That's So Raven episode. I proudly own That's So Raven DVDs and books and everything. I remember one year I gave out That's So Raven Valentine's Day cards, and they had little stickers on them. Go watch That's So Raven. It's a classic. It's a Disney Channel classic. You totally need to watch it. It's so funny. It's worth a watch. I have to mention this show because I used to watch it all the time. I still know the theme song to heart to this show, and it was one of my favorites. And it's Kim Possible. Woo! Kim is a normal teenager. She's a cheerleader at her high school, but most people don't know that she, in her spare time, she fights crime and she fights supervillains and she saves the world. She has her friend, Ron, and Ron has this hamsterish thing, Rufus, and also Kim has a friend Wade who was the techie, and he would help her in her missions. And raise your hand who shipped Kim with Ron. High five. I shipped Kim and Ron so much, and they got together at the end, I think. Spoiler. I'm sorry. The last show that I'm going to mention is a classic for me. I love it so much. I keep watching reruns of it and I just love it. It's Full House, and I think it was on the air from 1987 to 1995, and the show is about this gentleman who his wife dies and he's left with his 3 young daughters, so he calls up his brother-in-law and his friend so they can help him raise his daughters. I was in love with Uncle Jesse, John Stamos. And I was so excited when I heard the news that Netflix was going to release, a 13-episode reunion show called Fuller House, and it's based on Candace Cameron Bure's character DJ on Full House, and the similar situation that happened with her dad on Full House is going to happen to her. I can't wait to see it. And we have to wait till next year. So I also have to mention quickly, these shows were a part of my childhood and preteen years, and they were really important to me also. So there's Zoe 101, The Proud Family, Victorious, iCarly, Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, The Amanda Show, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and tell me your favorite childhood TV show, and we can fangirl together. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!